Hey, Torpaz family, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be making lobster head ramen noodle soup. Okay guys, welcome. Today we'll be cooking lobster head soup, but we have a story to tell you today. This is not just any regular recipe, it is a life-changing recipe. It is a take back your man or woman and keep him or her recipe.
So we're gonna tell you the story about our friend Natasha and how she got her man back. Alright, so Natasha came to us one day and she told us about her dilemma with her man. So yes, she was having man problems. She said that they were having the best relationship for about 4 years and there was no problem. And now she realized that he barely comes home at night and he used to buy her expensive gifts, but now no gifts and no money. He always gives her money because she has college debt. So when she works, she has to pay off her debts. But now he wasn't giving her any money at all.
So we started asking her what could cause the change in his actions. Natasha was like, I don't know. So we said, alright, let us do a diagnosis. And we took out our Keep Your Man checklist. So we started from top. Natasha, do you keep yourself hot and sexy in every area?
Natasha said yes.
And I was like, do you wash and keep the house clean, Natasha?
And she said she take turns.
I said, okay, that's weird. So I was thinking, what is the problem then? So I said, okay, let me ask you another question. Do you brush your teeth and bathe?
And she said yes. Of course, I keep myself clean.
So I said, okay then. So then we started thinking like we went deep into thought because this is weird. So then the last question on the checklist now, I asked her, do you cook, Natasha?
And then she said no. Natasha doesn't cook.
And I was like,
So we said, how come? And she said, we usually buy takeout because we're so busy working.
whoa, me stress out. Me stress right out, Natasha. And my face suck out.
Girl, you know, she said it's sad. It's sadder than a baby funeral.
So she started crying.
Ball, crocodile tears, all river come down.
So I said, stop the crying, Natasha. I'm going to help you because I'm so kind. So she said she don't know what to do. I was like, what do you mean? She said she don't have anything to cook. Remember, she doesn't have any money because she has her student loan debts and her man stopped giving her money.
So I said, Natasha, you don't have anything at all in your pantry? She said 3 packs of ramen soup. And I said, no worries, no worries. We'll help to sponsor you. We have 3 lobster heads in our freezer from when we did cook some lobster tails. And we have lots and lots of veggies in our fridge.
So we gave her the full blueprint. We told her exactly the full recipe, how to cut up the lobster and clean it, and how to prepare it well.
And you know what? Natasha came back 2 weeks later and with good news too. She said he proposed to her. So yes, he'll be tying her down. I mean, they're tying the knot.
And now they're talking about extending their family. So, as you can see, it ended well for Natasha, and it can end well for you too. We're going to show you the full recipe to keep your man or your woman. So, what you will need: 3 packs of ramen noodle, 3 lobster heads, and some vegetable. So, you will have to cut your lobster heads like so, and make sure you wash your lobster heads thoroughly. Now we aren't wasting any parts of the lobster head, as you can see. We need all of this goodness, even the shells. and we'll wash them, wash out the head butter or whatever you want to call it out of the lobster head and get rid of the lungs, like so. Now, we don't want anything to happen to you, so make sure you take your time when cleaning the lobster heads because it will juke you. So don't be like a savage like us. Take your time or wear thick gloves. And for those who think that there is not meat in lobster heads, try it before you knock it, okay? If you're impatient, cook your lobster head whole because it takes time to cut it up like this. So get your pens and papers because class is now in session. Boys and girls and in betweens.
It's time to get to cooking, and remember, we cook with all love.
Now, add your clean and clear water. And you'll need vegetable soup it up or vegetable stock.
Now you viciously stir your pot, and then you'll cover it and let it boil before you add your lobster. Good, good. Now, if you don't have any dish towels at hand, use a cardboard to open your pot. See how it's bubbling up? Good. Now you're going to just add your clean lobsters. Yes, it's very meaty, guys, I know. And it's just the head. So just add all of it to the pot. Don't leave anything out. You need the toes and everything.
So this recipe is obviously fancy yet cheap, but I'm sure it will fit in with your budget. For the people who are worried because their man or woman is allergic to shellfish, you can check out our other videos on our channel because we have lots of recipes. So don't worry, we got your back. And also, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you've watched our video this far. And you can also tell a friend to watch this video because you don't know whose relationship you'll be saving.
Now once you have all your lobster, cover by your pot and let it boil up for about 4 minutes. Check it to make sure that the lobster is changing color. And then you know it's time to add your veggies. So you're going to need celery and mustard greens, scallion, and red onions. So you're going to cut up your celery into small pieces. And the celery is going to add a very exotic taste to your soup. So that's why you have to make sure you use celery. And when mustard green is added to the soup, it actually tastes like bok choy, but it has a lot more flavor than it. So make sure you add your mustard greens as well. You can cut your veggies before you start cooking, or you can cut it while you have your lobster boiling because it won't take much time. And do not, I repeat, do not cut your veggies like I'm doing unless you want to cut your fingers. So now that we've cut our celery, we're going to go ahead and cut the mustard greens now. So we're going to get rid of this bottom piece right there, and then we cut the rest to use in our soup.
I know a lot of you don't like vegetables, but they're very good for you, so eat up, guys. And I know you see the way we're cutting our veggies. Don't put them in the pot whole because you're lazy. Make sure to cut them like so, preferably in little cubes or squares like this, or so, like I always say. Now we're going to cut our scallions, and we won't be cutting them too small. So please do it like you see it's done in this video.
Now you want to make sure that you're using the red onions. The white ones are going to be too strong, so you want this red one so that it has a milder taste. The red onions are better for soups and salads. You don't want to cut your onions too small, just make them in chunks like you're seeing here. So your lobster head should be boiling for about 5 minutes now, and we're ready to add these veggies, and it's coming together pretty well. Make sure you like and comment on this video and subscribe to our channel to keep engaged with us.
Now add your red onions and your celery and mustard greens.
So now mix it all in. Yes, we're gonna get all that flavor. We're using 2 shrimp flavors and 1 soy, and we're gonna add the seasoning packets. So that's the soy, and then we're adding the 2 shrimp packets as well. So we're adding the seasoning packets before the noodles just so that it can get the flavor in. So just let it boil for just about a minute. We don't want to add our noodles too soon because we want to make sure that they're not soggy and it's really easy to cook. So now we're adding the noodles. Just make sure it's on top. We don't want it to go under and then start to sog. So we're gonna just allow it to steam cook for about 2 minutes, no longer, and then we'll add the scallions on top. And as you can see, the noodles are still firm. And then we just leave it for about 30 seconds. And now it should be all ready. So that was pretty simple and easy, guys. Just about 8 minutes cooking this lovely lobster head ramen soup.
Now guys, as you can see, this is what the lobster soup looks like. It's so delicious. Natasha had to get back her man with this recipe. He couldn't believe the simple ingredients she used to get the result of this exotic, delicious soup. And now we will be sharing this for you so that you can let us know if you will eat or pass in the comment section below.
We want you to try this recipe at home and let us know what you think about it.
As you can see, the noodle is just right. And the smell of that soup, it's so divine. I know you want this, guys. But don't worry, this is your share, like I said. And remember to let us know if you'll eat or pass in the comment section below. Look at that. It looks so good. And now it's time for you to take a bite. I wish you guys could smell it, but I guess this will do.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so that you can see when we post.
Love you. Bye.